Thanks, James. A study by the U.S. Commission on Civil Rights found that since 1970, the number of people in jail who are eligible for release but kept in custody because they can't afford to pay bail soared by 433%. The Commission's report found that most are held on low-level offenses and are disproportionately people of color. News 8's Jenna Webster explains why some believe Illinois' elimination of cash bail will help end racial disparities in jails.
In just 2 months, Illinois is set to become the first state to completely eliminate cash bail, meaning money will no longer play a role in whether a suspect is incarcerated while awaiting trial.
I think it was long overdue, I would say.
Proponents of the law argue it ends a penalty on poverty, one that has disproportionately affected people of color.
First of all, you look at the economic breakdown of people of color versus others. There's a difference.
Thurgood Brooks has been an advocate for racial justice in the Quad Cities. According to data gathered by the nonprofit research agency, the Prison Policy Initiative, Black Americans make up 38% of the nation's incarcerated population, despite only representing 12% of all residents. Data in Illinois shows that it's 56% compared to 15% of the state population. When it comes to the money, the median felony bail bond is $10,000. The prison policy found that men who can't afford to pay bond make about $15,000 a year. Meanwhile, the nonprofit also found that an incarcerated Black man's median income is just over $17,000.
Eliminate cash bail really just evens the playing ground, because if I'm a millionaire and I commit a rape or a murder, the bond usually is set around somewhere around my price range where I can get out, and I can just have to adhere to those restrictions.
Families having to make decisions between whether or not to put food on the table, fix a car, or try to bail someone out.
Ed Yanka works for the Illinois ACLU, part of a coalition to get the law passed. He says the elimination of cash bail isn't the final solution to racial disparities in the criminal justice system. It's still up to the judges and attorneys to decide who's held before trial.
If you and I are back here having this conversation in 2 years and we're looking at this data, I think it is likely that more people of color will still be detained than white folks, even charged with the same offense.
But both he and Brooks see this as a step in the right direction.
And I believe people that we put in place, this is opportunity to really start turning the tide.
Jenna Webster, WQAD, News 8.
The Rock Island County Public Defender says at this time it's hard to say how many defendants are in custody who could be released in September when the elimination of cash bail takes effect. He says in the week leading up to that date, his office will start filing motions to release their clients.